The lockdown now is becoming more serious than it was before because it's in the community. People are picking it up in the community. If we shut down for 2 weeks, we don't have a safety net. We may not have a safety net for the government, so what's going to happen? So we've just gone through 3 months where we had to scramble and recover, and now we don't know what's going to happen from now till Christmas. Our landlord's had 4 months where he's actually starting to go, I can't keep this up. Fair enough. So we've gone to full rent, full fees, but full costs as well. And our parents have started to feel the pinch, and some have lost jobs. They're starting to lose jobs now that they hadn't lost before. People who had full time have dropped a day or two. People who were on 4 days have dropped down to 2 days. 2 days seems to be about the point where most people want to hang on if they can, because they're getting assistance with those 2 days. But beyond that, there's so much uncertainty that nobody wants to take a chance.
Jay Weatherill, you've said publicly that COVID has presented a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really reform the sector nationally. Firstly, where's it broken?
Well, early learning is an essential service, yet it hasn't survived the pandemic. The Commonwealth has had to put these temporary arrangements in place. But the current system excludes many children from gaining access to that critical early learning opportunities in the first 5 years, where we know that 90% of a child's brain develops. We know that many women, and usually women, but the second income earner, are excluded from being able to take anything other than part-time employment because of the way in which our childcare system operates. And thirdly, this is a massive cost of living issue. I mean, a couple of $100s a week for a typical family for childcare at a time when their incomes are low and going to be even lower with the effects of losses of jobs and shifts through COVID, means that this puts real pressure on families. So it is a broken system. There is an opportunity to reform it. The benefits are extraordinary. The benefits in terms of the way in which a child develops, but also in terms of our economy, and a massive important short-term opportunity for us in terms of employment. We know that this crisis has hit women in particular harder. There are massive employment opportunities if we're able to expand the early learning sector and get high-quality learning being applied for children. So there's a big opportunity here to take a system that's broken and has been revealed as being broken, and actually rebuild it out of the ashes of a failed system.
Jay, what are just briefly some ideas that would come into your reform agenda?
Well, quality first. And it's high quality early learning centres like the Flemington Centre that we need to protect rather than have them put under pressure. It's secondly making sure it's universal, making sure that every child that wants access to these early learning opportunities get them. Should also have wraparound services to make sure that we support families. It should be connected to our education system so that we have a line of sight to those children right from birth. And finally, it should be place-based. It needs to look very different in different parts of the country as we tailor a service that meets the needs of every Australian.